were many special moments during Pope Francis's visit to the United States in 2015, but this one stood out. That voice of an angel belonged to Bobby Hill, who was just 14 years old, singing Pie Jesu with his choir in Philadelphia. Get this, Bobby just found out, like literally moments before he performed for the Pope, that he would be doing so. So this was all impromptu. He's continued singing and has gone on to Yale University, where he is graduating in May. Bobby Hill joins us now. Bobby, got to ask you, as we're playing that video of you going up to shake Pope Francis's hand after performing for him, first, your reaction to the news today that he has died.
Well, it was a very sad day. I mean, I woke up and I hadn't known, and I got a text from a bunch of my friends, and I was like, oh gosh, and I got text from my family, and everybody was just saying that Pope Francis had passed. And it was so unfortunate, because he just radiated this great spirit, and it's been such a moving force in my life.
As we watch him right there, what is he saying to you, Bobby, as the two of you shook hands?
So he was asking if that rock that my choir brought back from Antarctica was for him. So I went up there, I turned around, I knew I wasn't supposed to, but like there was no way I was gonna pass up meeting the Pope after singing. So I turned around, I had this rock that we had brought back from Antarctica, and I gave it to him, and he was like, oh, is this for me? Thank you so much. And then I just was like nervous, and I started to scurry off the stage, and then he called me back and gave me this rosary in a red velvet box.
Oh, that's so lovely. Why weren't you supposed to give him the rock from Antarctica?
Why? Repeat that, please.
Why weren't you supposed to give him the rock from Antarctica?
Well, there was only a 60-second space in this that was left, so I'd sung, they were like, okay, you're going to come right off the stage. I was like, there's no way I'm not going to meet Pope Francis. So I just kind of turned around and moseyed on up there.
Good for you. Hey, Bobby, you found out how long before you performed for him? Why were you a last-minute performer?
About 5 minutes. So the producers of the event realized earlier in the day, because I was there backing up another artist with my boy choir, and the producers of the event found out that there was a 60-second set change that was going to be live broadcast, that they had nothing to fill it with. It was between Aretha Franklin and The Fray. So they asked my choir director, like, do you have something that a choir can do in 60 seconds? And he was like, I can't get the choir on and off the stage in 60 seconds, but I can have Bobby Hill perform. And they were like, oh, never mind. We don't know who that is. And then later in the night, they came back and they were like, can he do it? And my choir director was like, yes. He'd never told me any of this. And
wow.
And they go back up to him, and it's like, what is the accompaniment going to be? He can do it a cappella. And then 5 minutes before, because he didn't want me to get nervous, he said, let's just practice this song once. And they gave me a mic, played a tune in my ear, and pushed me on out on the stage.
That is an unbelievable story. Wait a minute. So you were the warm-up for Aretha Franklin?
Yeah, right in between Aretha Franklin and The Fray, yes.
Okay. I think you might have upstaged them. It was absolutely gorgeous,
thank you.
what you sang. And I clearly brought the house down. And I can't believe you didn't know you were going to do it, and you did it a cappella all alone on that stage.
Yeah, it was definitely a moment that I didn't have a lot of time to get nervous for. So I'm glad that they didn't give me that much time.
I'm curious, as you sang to Pope Francis and looked at him in the eyes, what did you see?
I think Pope Francis just exuded this warmth and this kindness and this compassion. Like when you walked up to him, he just had this aura of just like kindness that was like, palpable. And it was something that I'd like never really experienced before. And it was just this feeling of goodness that I can't really put into words as I'd like to. I'm sure others have, but that's all I've got for you right now.
And you're still singing, Bobby?
I am, yes. I'm graduating from Yale this year, and I'm going on to do my master's in opera performance at USC out in LA. So,
well, Bobby, yeah. I hope I get the honor of getting to see you perform on stage, opera on stage one day.
Thank you.
It's wonderful to talk to you. You have the most amazing life story any kid could get at just 14 years of age. Well done. Well done, Bobby.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thanks so much for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.